Yeah. 2 minutes of flow. Or so. If I put these symbols on the screen, would you know it? Would you take my words as the truth from a poet? Or would you build a moat? Lonely like a kid, living in a castle, just a puppet on a string. I can see you want the ring. Can I call you Frodus? Yet you do the same thing as everyone I've noticed. I'm never losing focus, I'm smoking like the green. The pain of all my losses, that's the cost of serving fiends. Yes, I hustle for my means, my plan was to escape. I landed here on earth, I thought I made a mere mistake. Yeah, I battled through the hate, the frequencies will snake. And every other symbol that I translate, this hate will dissipate. Cause this fear is not an option, use paradigm with caution. And never sell your soul like you're looking for adoptions, huh? Oh, Hennenheim, I'm sipping on my heen. My back was on my taxes, smoking life as a scream, huh? The locomotives with alternative motives, they tried to build the dreams, but keep forgetting the lotus. On higher mountains like Moses, I'm the accountant of greed. And when he came to pay the taxes, showed him karma's receipt, to know his debt's incomplete, and in attainment of more. He bought so much of this material, no space on the floor, taking nothing to his burial. The spirit is poor, I think I have so much experience. I'll open a store, I sell these lyrics with heat. I'm in Toronto with Leafs, and I'm still laughing and surprised. You see the size of my teeth, it's time to rise from your seat. It's called the players who cheat. Who needs the best and not these players who's scared to compete? Too busy painting a feast to see my movements of gold. I took my life back from the beast when I was 20 years old. I hold the truth like a scroll, I'm chasing rabbits and holes. See these men who turn to mice, but I'm not selling my soul. I stand like telephone poles, my highway's telling the toll. Why won't they hire me? A felon, they say felon the ball. I went to jail for selling crack, but I'm not telling the whole. I went from city to city's Pele scoring the goal. Still remember how my celly had my back in the trap. Real G's that knew my brother sits in jail with a strap. And death is basically a trait for what it takes to adapt. And there's no need to change your face, cause I'm just stating the fact. To see that wisdom attract, you know it's simply the start. To work these pages into parables and spill into art. Yep, I turn these tears into an ocean embarkment. No, I'm Superman, but I land as Clark Kent, huh? Yeah. 2 minutes of flow. Or so.
Who's the handle production?
Buy this beat now for $1.
Mickey on the beat. No lead. Check it out. Gonna take me many lifetimes just to get it right. Spend my whole life in the dark as the light trying to